What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We are back here with something new. Well, we're back here on Agronopolis map. It's that new Brazilian map. I did the map tour from just night before last. Check out that tour if you haven't seen it yet. We are on here tonight because I really like this map. It kind of gave me that feel I was talking about when you get that feel of kind of just a map that you like, kind of gives you that kind of has that good vibe, you know. So this one really gave me that vibe. I really enjoyed being on here the other night with you guys. So I'm back here again, and this one's going to be a little start from scratch. I do still have 7,000 up there in the bank. We'll go ahead and try to get that down as low as we can first, but it's going to be like a start from scratch that I'm going to do here, and I'm going to start with like almost no money, and it's also on hard economy. So it's kind of like a hard mode. We're just going to try to build it up. There's no seasons on. There's no precision farming on. It's all just a basic map. So that's okay there. So we should be able to do all right. But you know, here in Brazil, it's really tough. It's kind of harsh down here, and people work really hard for very little. And it's kind of what we're going to be doing down here. We're just going to be picking up contracts. We're going to be just helper for now. I did take out a loan. I took out a loan, so I was able to buy the main farm. There's that main farm, and there's that. I believe it was millet I ran over the other night. It was that big field, that main field. We own all of that, but we don't have any equipment. We don't have a tractor. We don't have nothing. I'm just kind of driving this train around right now as we get started, but um, this would be like a little let's play, maybe a role play segment here or there, little bits and pieces, and just gonna be down here kind of helping the locals down here. Um, I've never been to Brazil. You know, we do a lot of European stuff, and I was playing around here on a little tour a couple days ago, but um, you know, I haven't really played anything Brazilian at all ever. So this is what we're gonna get into this one. This one kind of just had that good feel to it. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pick up a contract here. We're gonna jump in here. We're gonna see what kind of contracts they have, and we'll go from there. Actually, first thing I want to do, so I took out a loan. We also own, sorry, yeah, we owe 215 grand on top of the 500,000. So I didn't start from scratch. Just where I started from on the start from scratch mode as you go into the main menu and you start your map. So start from scratch there. You start you off with 500,000. Um, the land purchase for that main farm was $707,880. I took out enough, you know, just enough, just over to buy the farm. So what I want to do right now is pay back 5,000. So we have $2,120 in the bank, um, and that's to last us through to find out what we're gonna do and where we're gonna go. So let's jump in here. We're gonna jump in the contracts, and we're just gonna start from picking a contract out here, helping the locals out. Maybe we'll hear some other stuff going on and kind of go from there. There's some sorghum we could do. That's not too bad. We got the what's that? The Rossel mash there and stuff to be able to use 5,000. That's not too bad. We'll get probably about 4,800 from that one. That's not too bad. So we have sorghum we could do. There's a bunch of fertilizing contracts. So harvesting cotton actually there. I'm trying to start off small though. I want to do something small. There's that little John Deere's kind of small, but wheat. No, I don't know about harvesting wheat. Some barley. Anything else smaller? There's rice. Rice would be kind of cool. Only 930, or yeah, 936 though. Yeah, this is hard economy, so this is gonna be a hard mode one. So no matter what we're gonna do, we're gonna be doing a lot of work for very little. It's gonna take us a bit of time, but I think as soon as I get money, I'm gonna go in and try to lease some equipment. And I want to try to start with nothing, but try to get going pretty fast. I don't want to like slow play it. It's not seasons or anything, so I want to try to get stuff quick, but I want to also start with like very little. So, oh, look at this one. That one's not too bad. Harvesting rice with the bison. That's a nice little small contract to start out with. That one probably wouldn't be too bad. I'm going to accept that. Oh, darn it. See, I already messed up. So I'm going to have to actually cancel that one. So I ruined that contract. I went to accept, but I don't have any equipment. So I can't even work it. So if that happens, if you are a dummy like me and that happens, just go in and hit cancel. And we lost that one. So that was a failed one. We're not going to be able to use the bison. What else did we have down there that was kind of small? That's too bad. I wanted to do that one. Not the John Deere. We had black beans though. I've never harvested black beans. That might not be too bad doing some black beans. Rice. I wanted to do rice. It's only $936 though. Black beans there as well. Oat. Wonder how big that field is. Field 29. Where's that field? Oh, it's right by our farm there. Yeah, I didn't even show where the shop's up here. Okay, and this was like right up where the spinnery and stuff is. So that's not too bad. Actually, that's that nice farm where it kind of has that across the railroad tracks, and it has that little road that goes up the farm. You know, we'll do that one. We'll just go ahead and jump right into a big one. I wanted to go small. I ruined that, so I guess that's something telling me that's not the way to go. So we're going to do this one. We're going to borrow the items. We're getting a big old case with the Draper header and the man truck, trailer, and all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to borrow that. Did I not? Oh, I didn't collect on that one, which was nothing. Let me go back down here. I thought I did that already. So we'll go to borrow items. So now we have that stuff at the main farm here. And I'm also going to turn off the switching to trains for now, because I don't need to switch to train now for a while. And I mean, that's why it'd be fun to build up. You know, FS22 is coming up so soon. We're not going to have a whole lot of time to really get something else going, but I still wanted to get a little bit of playing going, you know, on a different map. Spectacle is kind of getting into wintertime, so it's kind of going sort of slow, and, you know, I'll still be on there a little bit as well, but I went through a whole season, and FS22 is just around the corner. Let's turn off this, turning on the stop and go braking here. Right, yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and try to haul this back to field 29. The roads on here aren't too bad. At least in this area, you know, we're going to be able to go right here to the main, down the main road, like pretty much the whole way. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, whoa, hit something back there. Hopefully no cars are coming over the hill here. $80-kilometer speed limit. How much is that in miles per hour? That's like, what, 60 miles an hour? Seems pretty fast. Yeah, so we're going to try to knock out some contracts, get a little bit of money up, and try to lease some equipment. Like I said, hard economy, so it's going to take us some work to do anything, so we're just going to like get right into it. Oh, there's that thing. Look at that guy. Was it that bridge?
Venha conferir aqui nosso carro. Pamonha gostosa, pamonha cremosa. Venha
I think it is that way.
Pamonhas quentinhas do jeitinho
I'm sorry,
que você
there,
sempre
cement truck.
gostou. O carro da pamonha está sempre
I know.
bem pertinho da sua casa.
Sorry, I'm new around these parts. That van is so funny though. So yeah, this map is just really pretty, and I like the way it was kind of set up, like the layout of it. I like the terrain, how it goes all the way around the whole map, and that can be used really well. I like all the undulations of all the fields, and just the way everything felt to me. It felt real nice. So it's kind of the one we're going with here. I was gonna do another map tour or two, but I figured just instead of doing that, we might as well get into harvesting some of this stuff. Or harvesting some of this. Just play it on like this map. And there's another new Brazilian map too that I forgot, something Jatoba. I forgot what that map was actually called. I meant to remember what that one was called, but that's also a Brazilian map as well. Hit the sign. Hopefully the train's not coming. Alright, so let's go ahead and unfold the harvester. I haven't used a case in a long time. I think usually when I do use a case, it's on a contract. Nice, that does look cool on this one. You know, I was gonna say, I can steal the straw off of this contract, but I can't because it's on. First off, it's not seasons. On seasons, you could do that. I'm pretty sure that you can only do it on seasons, but I also only have $2 grand. I don't have any of that equipment. I have all that stuff over on Spectacle. On this one, we don't have anything. We're borrowing this equipment here. And some of these fields are going to be pretty interesting to try to harvest and plant and do everything on. None of those flat fields around here. I wonder if there are any flat fields on this map. So yeah, we own all of that area over there. Up there's the main farm. So that was $707,000. We do have that, but we don't have any equipment. We don't have any animals. We don't have anything. We just own the land and that farm. So we're gonna have to work our butts off to get a bunch of contracts done, and hopefully I can figure it out pretty quick on getting our own stuff going, even through lease. But then when you lease, you have to have your equipment staying busy and, paying for itself. Yeah, I like the colors on this map, the way the lighting and everything was, like the dirt roads, and it just didn't seem like our normal maps we've been playing. That's really why I wanted to do this one. I really like the main farm, how it's set up with the animals, and how everything kind of has the different tiers to the farm, and it's just different. I like it. I'll have to go through and do some painting and landscaping in a few spots like I was doing before. This is a brand new start here, so even the millet up front in the main farm, I did not run that over. It never happened. As soon as we get this harvester full, we'll jump back over and grab the truck and trailer and bring it on through. I think we're going to be able to get around the whole field maybe in one fill here, which should be pretty sweet. Hey, what's up, Rabbit Rob? Why do you want a normal map? A normal map? No such thing. What's a normal map? How you doing tonight? Jinx. Pretty much. Right when I said it, I saw it pop up on there. I'm doing well. I hope you're also doing well. Just did a little map tour on this a couple nights ago on this Agronopolis map here, Brazilian map, and it just really was giving me that vibe, giving me that feel. So, you know, I know we don't have a long time until FS22 comes out, but this one's cool, like different ground textures, banana trees, you know, it's just... Oh, I missed a little spot there. I feel like it's going to be a little challenge. I'm starting off with almost nothing, and the economy's on hard. You know, it's down here in Brazil, it's tough, man. Tough going. There's some tough people down here. LOL, same here, getting ready for bed. How you like this map? Oh man, it's awesome so far. I did a tour on it a couple nights ago. There's a few little things I would like spruce up with, like the landscaping, you know, textures and you know, the paint and stuff like that. There's a couple little spots I noticed on the tour I was fixing up, you know, while I was on the map tour. So I'll probably go back and do similar later on. But you know, nothing that can't be fixed. But just looking around the map, like off in the distance, everything looks pretty clear. The lighting on this map's nice. I like how it's like jungly with the palm trees, and there's also a bunch of nice little forested areas, like tree farm forest areas. Pretty cool. There's a big rock quarry where you get lime and stuff from over there. A lot of hills and a lot of rolly hills and undulations. I think we'll be able to make it around. We're almost around the corner here. We're at 92%, so we'll see. Looks nice, bright too, yeah. I think that's another thing I liked about it too, is like, yeah, it's like bright. It is like nice, like tropical. It's hot down here, you know. Only 9 in the morning, it's already 78 degrees and the humidity's up. Oh. So we didn't quite make it. Just unload right into the train, right? That'd be the way to go. I bet the truck can fit right there just fine. So let's go ahead. Do I not have automatic start on? Oh, alright. So we got the truck here. Also, like all the mirrors, everything on this map is like really nice and clear as well. With I always check the mirrors. If the mirrors are glitchy and stuff, I don't like it. But if everything's really nice and clear and just crisp looking, you know, I like that. Sealy P undulations, yep. You know it. Nice and curvy. Love them curves. Yeah, I think he has a Mrs. Sealy P shirt that says nice undulations on the back of it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this truck brought down. And we'll get that first load. On our next pass, we'll probably be able to make a full pass all the way around. Look at it, all held up by this guy. Is that you, Rabbit? This is you right here driving this thing.
Pamonha, pamonha. O carro da pamonha está passando na sua rua, bem pertinho da sua
that's so
casa.
funny.
Deliciosas
bright but not like overly bright. Yeah, totally. Like nice and bright where it's like easy to see everything and like vibrant, right? Not like bright, but like colorful, right? Like there's a lot of colors. Watch, I'll show you. I'll go drive up to the main farm real quick. If you didn't see the tour, I'll show you the back side of the main farm here. I'll show you the cow enclosure really quick. I think we could go this way. Maybe we can't. We'll find out. If not, I'll just go. I'll run up the hill. Oh, that is too bad. Huh. Well, alright, we're gonna have to do something here, people. We are gonna have to restart because I forgot, if you don't start on new farmer, you don't get any of the main farm up here. So that's sweet. So this is where like all that shed and stuff was supposed to be. Which I still kind of like this area. But I didn't want to start bare bones. I just spent a lot of money on this whole area up here. Because they're unique enclosures too. So that's like where the pigs would have been. It doesn't look bad though without all the stuff. There was the manure pit right here and right here. Huh. Whoa, that's the deep without that in there. Drive. You drive warp speed? Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to quit this one. We're gonna go all the way back out to the menu. Dope! Yeah. That's okay. We're still starting. I just got all this started up. You know, this first episode here is gonna be just me just getting started on, pretty much starting up start from scratch. Just gonna be like the how to get started or how to not get started, either way you want to look at it. And sometimes my menu, like I'm like pushing back and forth on my menu. Sometimes it just lags out and goes so slow. I don't know if it's because I have too many mods in here for this console brain to handle. I'm not sure. Some days it's like really smooth, and then other days it's just like really delayed and takes a long time. I hope that everything for 22 is a lot faster, and I don't know, sometimes I can't even load the mod hub menu or anything. Oh, there it goes. Finally. Alright, so we're going to go to this one here, and we're going to delete this one. So I did it from a start from scratch, which normally would be a perfect thing to do. But what I'm going to do is delete this one. And I'm going to go into this one again. Now we're going to do new farmer. You always want to start as a new farmer if you want everything on the map that like the map maker has set up for you to play. So we're going to go new farmer, and we're going to go over here to Agronopolis, southern Brazil. How would it be for multiplayer, you think? Oh, probably pretty good, actually. It'd be pretty cool. So that's my guy. I just been having like the black hat, black vest, gray shirt for a long time. I've had that same character. So this is all my mods on here. If you want to play multiplayer, I don't have to run all these mods. I'm just putting everything on there for now. But I won't really be having a whole lot I'm using right now. So not a big deal to take anything off. If you want to play later or whatever. Where to go? I don't want seasons on either. So I always run the regular seasons, and then I was running Erling Grant, so I had the seasons geo for Switzerland on there as well. I take both of those off, precision farming off, and that's how I run it usually if I'm not playing like that. So we're gonna jump back in again, and we'll set it up a little bit different. It starts you off with $100,000 and all the equipment. I don't want any of that, so we're gonna start up. So this is kind of how you start when you start up a series or like start from scratch. You have to on console. You can't just go in and erase your money. You can't just like add or subtract your money, and you have to go and figure out ways to kind of get rid of it. Which leasing and returning expensive equipment is a pretty good way to do that. So I might have to like lease say a bulldozer or two or three or four, and then return them, and I don't get the money for that. I think that's like $100,000 a buy or for leasing or something. I forget how much that one is, but that's always a really good one. You said, yeah, if you sell all the starting equipment, you get all the buildings, and you can start from scratch. Basically, yeah, that's what I thought I was doing, but I forgot that the buildings wouldn't be there. I wish that you could just like start from scratch. There's nothing, and the buildings stay. And I wish there's like an option to have buildings or no buildings. Like because that area looked kind of cool without the buildings. But if you haven't seen the buildings yet, wait until you see the buildings because the way the buildings are with the whole layout and the farm and all that is one of the reasons why I like this setup a lot here. Even on a start from scratch hard mode, it's a cool little area. So we're gonna be jumping right back in here, fresh, brand new, starting right now. Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. Yeah, you lease the cotton harvester too, take away money. Yeah, that works, cotton harvester. But I think that my bulldozer, like the NMC bulldozer. So yeah, first off, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here since everything's brand new. I gotta go in here. We're gonna go real time, hard economy, traffic on, dirt on fast, automatic engine start off, stop and go braking on, default fuel usage, and we'll turn all these off. Plant growth normal. I'll adjust that if I need to here. No, I'll keep it on normal, but I'll adjust the time. How about that? Because we'll just mostly be jumping around through like contracts and stuff like that at first. Plant withering. We'll just keep that one off. Destruction off. Periodic plowing on. Lime on. Weeds on. Yeah, no save. But I'll save it right now. That's how I'll usually save it. That way, all those are all set up, and we're here at the farm and all that. So, like, this is the stuff we start with. We get the Massey Ferguson, Activa harvester, little planter, John Deere. But if you want to see all this stuff, really, you can just go see my map tour on this I did a couple days ago. But this is pretty much like the farmyard. You get chickens. And talk about like colors and brightness. Like I said last time that the cow enclosure here of like the blue and everything, it just pops. But like there's like the mixer. We'll get rid of all the equipment. But yeah, all these like pop up right open right here. I fixed some of this land in here with all these bumps. It's really bumpy, kind of puddly, so I raised that up and smoothed that out. And then see down here, it's like you come up in here. It's where the slurry pit was. It showed it gone, but has like the pipe that comes down here. That's where you pump out your slurry and stuff, and like the manure loads up here, and then you have like your pig enclosure here. This is that area I fixed right here too. I thought it was kind of weird looking with the shiny texture on that. So like Matty Fi said, I was doing the Bob Ross on there, fixing that up. So I'll have to come in and redo that later on. I might use a little bit of money to fix a couple of things like throughout. But so that's where the pigs are, and then over here was like the whole silo and everything there. Nice shed, but your silo's in here. The pipe comes through up here on top and comes down, and then you can unload here as well. But what we're going to do first, we're going to jump in here to the garage, and we're going to get rid of everything. Yeah, so we're just going to sell everything that we have, which I know gets our money up a little bit too high, but then we're going to, I just need to not sell everything, right? I don't want to sell this because you won't be able to get that back. You don't want to sell any of this stuff because you won't be able to get that back either. Oh, I did want to sell that though. Forks. Alright, so we have 640,000 in the bank. But what I want to do, if I go here to miscellaneous, I have the bulldozer, which is 1 million. Holy blue cow. Yeah, it's cool, huh? But the cows, they roam way out in the field, pasture. I didn't watch it long enough to see if they come back up into the enclosure. But what we're gonna do here, we're gonna jump in here and we're gonna lease some of these dozers here just to get our money back down to 0. So we'll lease. I'm not sure how many will fit at the store, but we'll do as many that they will let us. I don't have enough money, but what I can do is just lease something smaller. But I think what I'll do here, just to make it even simpler, is I'm going to go in here and take a loan out. Is that enough? Let's see, like that. And then go in here, do one more of the dozers, see if I'll fit one more down there. And now we have 8 grand. And then we just need to find a couple more small things. The slots are high though. Oh yeah, the slots are high on this. Is that what you're talking about on this map? We just won't have that much equipment. We'll just have the map. But man, go check out that map tour a little bit. I'll show you a couple things in just a second that might change your mind. It's just some really cool features. That's why the slots are so high on this one, because so much detail. So look at all these dozers. That'd be a clickbait thumbnail right there, huh? Look at they're all. Oh, it's the ladder. I like these dozers though. I've never got that many of them. I don't think. Maybe I did do it just like this. But you go back in here in the garage, leased items, and then you just return them all. You don't get any of the money back. You know, you just wasted all that money. But that's how you get down to not having a whole lot. And then we just want to come in here. Let's say telehandler. How much is this to lease? 5,000. We'll lease that. Let's see. Is this one? Can't quite afford that. But we just gotta find like a piece of equipment that is a little bit less than that. Like, let's see, how much is this to lease? We have $257. And I could probably just go in here and waste the rest of that, like... Oh, I was like, why is that equipment still there? But I didn't return it yet. I probably should, that way we don't get leasing costs, right? I don't want to have it cost us even more. Oh, you say you don't mind slots? Just get the same type of equipment and slots are low. Yeah, for sure. You get low slot count equipment and again get the same low slot count equipment over and over again, for sure. But you know, you can not have a whole bunch of stuff either. So that's all good to go there. Watch, I'll show you really quick. What I was talking about was just a few of the things that are really cool, and it's like the silos and stuff. Like, look at this silo right here. So this is the whole like dockyard down here, you know, and everything like freaking Panama Canal down here. It looks really cool. But the silos are like, or the sell point silos with the grain dryers and like all the different ones. Like, oh, this is even that one. So like, it just looks like so cool with all the spilled corn and everything. So like, look at all the detail on that. The train goes all the way around, so we could use the train. Um, and the train has like different spots too. Let's see. Oh, this one here is the one it was. Look at this place. I can't even zoom out far enough to show that whole spot, but look at all the detail on some of these buildings and stuff. Like, can I have that whole thing just as like a mod? But look at this, like the double grain dryer. But this thing you can like pull a truck up on right here. I can't even get my cursor over there. But this little platform I'm floating over here, you can put your truck on there, and it lifts it way up in the air. Lifts it all the way up. These big pistons, pretty cool. Let's see what else is cool. I just like all the fields and all the hills and everything, and yeah, I like how the train goes everywhere around it. What was this one? Milk sales, I think. I think that's the old dairy. But you go up here, it's cool. That's like the dam. A lot of detail just in that right there. And then you swing down this way. I forgot what this. Oh, I think it's the animal dealership, right? But then you go down here more, all the way down in the bottom corner. There's like a rock quarry and stuff down here. Look at some of these hills like this. Look at that field. You got like the little water, little lake pond deal on that one too. Actually, a really cool field with that pond and then the hill. There's like a whole quarry here. You come down, you get the lime and stuff. I was goofing around with the monster truck. Really, I was just getting stuck with the monster truck. But you come down here, they probably get you a load. Actually, no, what they do is you drive under here, actually. I'm sure that's where you drive under and fill up with lime. But we're all the way down to 257 bucks. And now we own the main farm area up there. And we're going to jump in here to contracts. Is that contract on here that I ruined? I can start all the way fresh. I hope I don't see a bison on here. Alright, so it'd be nice to... There's nothing huge too on here either. Alright, it's all smaller harvesting stuff. We got wheat, rice. Might take on the rice, $4 grand for some rice. We're gonna go ahead and borrow the items because that's what I first messed up there as well. I'm just gonna jump in this. Let me switch it up a little bit, but we're on track now. I'm actually gonna jump in here and save it right now because everything's all exactly how I want to set up to get this one started. You saw a part of my tour, but you need to go back and watch it all. Yeah, there's bits and pieces where I was just kind of goofing. So I was like, it wasn't like a fully serious map tour. I'd stop and do some stuff, or I goofed around in the monster truck for a bit. But all in all, it was a pretty good tour. I checked out pretty much the entire map, and um, that's why I like it now. That's why I'm on here right now playing. So what field was that? I didn't even... I might have said what field, but I didn't remember. Field 65. I don't think I said that. 65. Where's 60, 63, 64, 65? Actually, it's right down the street, so we're just going to go up around here, around this little roundabout, across the road, and probably just right through here. I like the way the map looks too. The map is cool looking. There's a lot of little areas like this that are like tree farm. We could do like That's something else I wanted to try to do on this one too, is some Brazilian forestry. Maybe get some money that way. I just like the way everything looks on this map and how it feels, though. It's really what kind of brought me to it. But look at all the detail and everything. A lot going on. It's not just your regular flat little map that doesn't have any detail to it. They put a lot into this one. So yeah, we're just going to go up here and harvest some rice. I don't know if I've ever harvested rice. I thought maybe I did for a minute, but on like La Coronea, but I don't think I ever did do rice. I harvested sorghum and some other stuff on there. Did a lot of composting on there. That's a fun map. I wish it was a little bit smoother. It's a little bit glitchy of a map in some little areas, and I really don't like that. It drives me kind of bonkers playing a map that's glitchy and then it just doesn't get fixed. It just stays like that. So kind of move on. Oh, we got a train going by. And then we're just taking this next right up here. Looks like this is our field right here. So we're just gonna jump in. We're just gonna start harvesting. Looks like we can just kind of jump in right here, I think. So we'll just drop this header here. That's funny is the way this episode started tonight, because I kind of did want to start with like showing you guys how I start from scratch, or just a series in general, and it ended up like that anyways. Alright, so those were folded. This kind of seems like they sit kind of low. I don't use this harvester very much. Well, that's a weird texture it leaves. I guess it leaves a straw as well, but look at that. Pretty crazy. A lot of different crop textures on this map, which I think are pretty neat. Very cool. Well, you're off to night time. Gotta work in the morning. Take care. Catch you later. Yeah, for sure, Rapid Rob. Take care. You have a good night and have a good day at work tomorrow. Talk to you when I talk to you. Appreciate you being on. And we're just gonna go around this field here. We're gonna kind of get an idea how this rice harvests here, the yield of this rice. You know, I'm not sure if they fertilize it all the way or anything. It's going to be kind of different playing just basic without seasons or precision farming. It's kind of cool just getting right into doing harvesting without having to put in the labor pains, you know? And then hopefully we get a little crop from this, or a little crop bonus from this. And see, some of these little areas will be tricky, especially if you start getting like too big of equipment. I have a feeling that certain like planters and like bigger stuff might have a problem on some of the curves. They just don't all contour to the curves. Oh, wow. That branch is right in the way of getting that stuff. Still that same branch. That's all good. We'll just, you know, if I go backwards, I could probably get that little bit there. I definitely want every little bit since we're playing on hard economy. Want every little crumb. Because we're going to go sell whatever's left over to get a little crop bonus, you know. And we might not get that much for it. But you see what I mean? Like, some of this would be tricky to get in here with some bigger equipment. But that is the challenge. Yeah, right now, you know, we're just new down here. We're just helping out the locals and trying to make a name for ourselves. We have the farm, but we don't have anything to go with it. Here goes the train now. See, that's awesome. The train goes right through the middle of the fields, too. Easy to unload into the train. I feel like sometimes the drive will be a little long, but if we have the train that we can use, because that's what's kind of a bonus if you have a train, because you don't have to buy the train, which I think would be cool if you did have to buy it, or you could switch. I wish you could, like, drop off cars and pick up other cars, you know. I know it's not Train Simulator, but it's like, why not, right? It's still moving grain and moving your crop, moving your trees and whatever. It should be able to drop off and pick up cars. All right, one time around, we're almost at 73%, 74, almost 75% one time around here. So we'll just get up and over the hill one more time, and then we'll go and get the tractor and trailer. I forget, I think the capacity on this one's like 10,000. Or 10 and some change, I forget. We'll know here in just a few minutes. Sorry about that. Dog's not happy about something. Knock it off. Sometimes he just barks about everything. Especially recently, he's been extra jumpy. We live in an apartment. It's kind of thin walls. You can hear the neighbors. Whoa. Huh. Just because it dipped down right there, I guess. Oh. So 10,500 is what it is. Hey, what's up, Shane? How's it going? He said, who let the dogs out? Well, you must have, because maybe the dog just, he knew you came on. My dog just knew it. He heard you, sensed you, he was barking. Alright, so we're going to jump in here, and then we're going to take this, I almost was going to say take it over by our farm, but we're not going that way. We're going over to field 65. How you doing tonight, Shane? Well, look at the cars. Like, some of the dips in the road. Watch to see if another car will come by in a sec. Not on that side of the road, but on this side of the road, like right there in the road, was a big dip. Watch this car coming by. Ooh, see that? That car almost fell into a freaking It's like a sinkhole right there. I have to fix that. Maybe that's what they're doing over here. It's a big dip there too. Oh, sheesh. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to do like 100 miles an hour through here very easy. Maybe some of these spots, but not normally, you know. Then the other roads, the back roads, are even worse. They're a lot bumpier. It's like this the main highway. Hopefully no cars are coming. Oh, cars coming. Oh no. Oh. Come on, trailer. Work with me. Work with me. There we go. It's just stuck on the little corner of the wheel. Tire. Yeah, just my luck though. It's like as soon as I got up over the hill, then the car was coming. I like the little speed bumps in the road. They're just kind of cool looking. What's up, Eldon? How's it going? Said, well done, Oregon quality driving, mate. Also, hi, folks. How you doing tonight, Felden? Let's see, I'm up over this way. Yeah, we're just on the new Agronopolis map. I did the tour on it a couple nights ago. I really liked the way this one was. I started it off in the beginning of this episode as a new farmer, or as a start from scratch, and even though we are kind of starting from scratch now, I did not have the main farm up there, so I had to restart the whole setup and get it going again, and I was like part of the way into a contract already, but we restarted the whole thing, and now now we're going good. We got rice we're harvesting now, so it should go okay. Playing on hard economy. Oh, I just, right before this too, Felden, by the way, I have to finish watching like the last 10 minutes of it, but I was watching your episode, bud. Watching your episode reminds me that it doesn't matter what you're doing during the game as long as your content is good and you're like, you know, you have like good content for people to listen to and watch, because you're just like shoveling snow in your yard, you know, most of your episode I feel like, but it's still fine to watch. So we'll just leave that there. I'll jump back in here. Oh boy, you hope it was a good episode? Oh man, they're always good. When after I finish, I'll leave you a comment, but I'm most of the way through it already. It was getting late on here, and actually, what had happened is I undownloaded this map. I uninstalled this map to, you know, potentially do another map tour or whatever. I wasn't invested into this one yet, so I just uninstalled it, and then I wanted to play on it tonight, and I'll go in to start it up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't even have it in here. So I went and reinstalled it, and 400 megabyte download or whatever. It took a little bit for it to download, so I kind of got a late start, and then had to restart at the beginning of this. But it's okay. This wasn't a map tour or anything. It's just me kind of getting my. I say this might be one of my last startups of a map, I'll still play my other maps like Spectacle and whatnot. But this will be my last start of a new series. This will be like a shorter mini series type of thing. Starting off small and then just kind of getting it going. Am I not putting straw down anymore? Oh yeah, I am. It's just hard to see it. So it's like my little mini series, but then 22 is coming out so soon. Yeah, you're doing good. That's good. Just got home from work, so I was here. So you figured you'd come and harass me a little bit, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm doing well today for sure. Just worked and I clocked out and I did some of my own personal work. I have a little side project going on for a friend, a little side money, and worked on that for a bit, and then came home and cleaned up house for a bit, and then did the family thing and put baby down for sleep tonight, and she did not fight at all. So that's a plus. Man, she's only 15 months old, but that girl, she is strong. She's a strong little baby. So when she fights you at night, it's not fun. She's not a big girl either. She's smaller than most of the babies her age. She's tall. She's a tall girl, but she's not like a big girl at all. But she's a strong baby. Yeah, FS19's coming so soon. Trying to hurry myself up with videos. I know, it's kind of weird, huh? It's definitely weird. It's gonna be from like the month between November 22nd, so like between Thanksgiving and Christmas time. It's gonna be pretty crazy time for our whole community. It's gonna be really wild. You know, crossplay, everything. It's gonna be pretty awesome. That's why I just want to keep on staying grinding on just making content, putting videos out and stuff too, because I already know in Q4 here is going to be a bigger boost on YouTube, and then for us jumping in, because Q4 on YouTube, by the way, is always the busiest time of the year for every YouTuber on YouTube. Q4 is always the busiest, and that's not weather; it just happens to be that way. It's not like I bet some places like, oh, it's cold, so you're wanting to be inside more, wanting to be on YouTube more instead of being outside enjoying the summer. But they say it doesn't matter about that. Just no matter what is going on, where you're at in the world, Q4 is always the busiest time of the year for YouTube. But we also have a new game coming out, so all of us content creators that are farm sim content creators, we have a brand new game coming out. The past year with everybody new starting, within the last year, I've been doing this for about a year and a half, and been playing this game since it came out pretty much. But everybody that started up like within the last 6 months to a year, we kind of really flooded the whole YouTube with a lot of different farm sim channels starting up. So, Farm Sim 19 channels starting up. So anybody who was already pretty invested in this game was already invested in watching certain people and weren't really invested in watching the other people that are newer to them, newer to the whole thing, They want to watch the people they've been watching, which are all the bigger names. But now that we have a new game coming out, everything's kind of like a blank slate. Like, yeah, they might have way more subscribers than we do, but it's a brand new game, and there's going to be brand new viewers coming, watching, trying to figure out how to play the game that we're all playing. So, you just got to keep that in mind, that it's not that we're trying to put out content for a game that's 3 years old. We're trying to put out content of a brand new game that's like kind of a game-changing game too. So that's kind of where I'm looking at, that kind of stuff. Just trying to ramp up my video output just to kind of boost my channel a little bit, views and stuff, and just time watched, and trying to get my stuff out there a little bit more, so when the new game drops, I kind of get that little extra boost going, you know. But we'll see how it goes. I never know. I'm just gonna keep on having fun, and you know, oops, I don't get money for any of this. I just do it for views and for thumbs up and for subscribers and to have a good time. And you know, maybe someday something will come out of it, but until then, we're just gonna keep on farming, you know. And without a doubt, almost you want to wait a few weeks before you really start any serious Let's Plays on 22. Man, I'm gonna. Well, yeah, I can see that for like a Let's Play, but I think right when I get the game, I'm probably gonna jump on and start doing some stuff, like you know, kind of learn how to play the game with everybody type of thing. Because I'm not afraid to figure it out with everybody. Look at with that harvester is exactly half a trailer. So with these 2 loads, the harvester is completely empty and the trailer is perfectly filled. How's that ratio match up? That's pretty good, huh? Oh, totally. I may start doing some more varied videos with FS22 starts, like me poking around at the new game, in-game tutorial, map tours, or something. Yeah, I say you should do all of the above. But don't stop what you're doing either, because your Feldcorp content is, it's awesome. It's one of a kind, you know? It's unique. I like that. So where are we taking this stuff? I didn't even check to see where we're taking it. We're taking it to Kaoma or Sayoma, Kaoma, Sayoma. It's probably Sayoma, something like that. I'm terrible with the names, I tell you. But that is, it's one of those. Yeah, this one, this big, with that whole. We could actually tip up on the thing. Let's go. Let's go take the tractor down there and we'll go up and around. Crop destruction's off, but I still don't like driving through the crop. Hey, Joss, how's it going? He said, I am sleeping. Not anymore. Wake your butt up. No sleeping for you. I feel like you sleep all day. I never see you on any of the chats, ever. No, how's it going, Joss? I haven't talked to you since earlier today. I feel like every good chat I get into, Joss is on there. You said, yeah, definitely keeping Feldcorp going. Once we get finished and pull in, you're thinking maybe a quick hop on Erlengrant or how do you say that? How? Bellard? Bellerin? Huh. I haven't heard of that one. But the Erlengrant, is that, you talk about the Alpine expansion map? Whoa, cars are coming. I can't wait for the new version. But I really want to play Olaf's map, that Renubiu. Oh man, I sure hope that gets coming to console. Because if that one comes to console, it's going to be, it's beautiful. It reminds me of like, almost like Erlengrant, but in his other, it's not too far from there, I don't think. I forget where, oh no, wait, isn't that more Norway? Isn't that where Olaf's from? It's like Norway area. But just the feel of it with like the grasslands and stuff like that. Oh, did I? Oh no, I'm going the right way. I just forgot we were up around 65. I came out of that field thinking we were down next to our farm where we were doing that other field earlier before I restarted everything. It's funny watching Farmer Cop play sometimes because when he drives around, man, he drives around. It's like this is like his view. This is usually how Farmer Cop plays. It's like this. He drives pretty far from his equipment. He says he likes to drive like that so he can see everything where he's going. But I don't know. I feel like it's like too far. Oh, there's that big dip right there. That wasn't too bad. That one right there, though, right there. That's a big one. Oh, it's the French map in FS22. Oh, I got you. You said you're kind of out of the loop on map makers, to be honest. Oh, it's all good. You did see that preview, right, though? The Renubu FS22? You should, if you haven't, you should check that out. No, is that the corn? There's corn with tassels. Remember I said last time I thought it was corn with tassels? And it was totally sorghum. He can see where he's going and still crashing. Yeah. I know, where's a cop when we need one, right? That's so funny, Joss. He crashes because you get him all flustered. You said you're glad you're not the only one that noticed FC's driving distance. Yeah, it's like this. A lot of times I'm on the streams though, I'm like working, so I'm listening, but I'm not watching. But isn't it? He drives like, oh wait, we're going that way. So yeah, he drives like this far away, which is fine. You know, to each their own. And he has great content. That's why he has 100 people on his streams. Yeah, that's where one of those little train unloading spots are. Yeah, this map is awesome with like the different types of trees and palms and banana trees. And watching me get up here to this Sayoma sell point here. You said nope, you have to go find it? Yeah, man, just type in Renubue. It's like Rennubue, I think. I'm terrible at spelling. But I think you can find it if you type in FS19 because when he first, I think you have the weight up there. When he first did the preview of it was on FS19 still, because it's like 2 years in the making. But it's an FS22 map, which is beautiful work, man. Yeah, Rennebu. That was close. Thanks, Joss. Yeah, Sayoma or Kayoma. But check out this. This is one of the things I thought was so cool and different. Is every little area you go to a sell point. I think you could either sell it here or you can like dump in there. I want to see if I can. It is like the same sell point, right? It's not saying that we could dump it there. But what it does, I'll still just hit the button anyways here. You come over here, you hit the button. Oh, that's not right. There, let's put it back down. That wasn't right. So we gotta be up far enough, see those all ramps come out at the bottom. Hope I didn't just wreck all that. Let's get this out of here and probably have to come back through again. Oh, now we done did it. Come on, trailer, let's get out of here. I wonder if I pop it with the ramp again if it'll move it again. Nope. Just drag it all the way off. Can I drag it straight off of there? Will it slide all the way? Until we get to there, I guess, huh? Come on. Sometimes if you pop the trailer like that, it'll go... Oh, I thought I was gonna go. Come on. It's gonna go. I feel like it's gonna go. It's moving. Nice job, FC. Oh, you found it, Felden. That's good. You're not on his Discord, are you, OT? No, I need to be on his Discord. I'll make sure I go and join. I meant to do that earlier, actually. I kept forgetting. It's like one of the people I want to be on his Discord. This thing is moving. What if I go all the way around and like smack it from the back? Let's see. Maybe I'm gonna cause even more of a problem, I bet. My luck, right? Almost every time I get stuck on something. It's weird it wouldn't show me, like, or it wouldn't show the, you know, when you go up to a sell point and it'll show to unload. I don't know if that helped at all. How not to farm, right, Joss? Alright. Get out of my way, barrier. I'm just crashing into all the barriers. That'd be pretty funny, actually. See if I could maybe hit it from this way. Maybe it's not going to help anything. Oh. Come on, push it out of here. I don't know if that helped at all. Now I did it right. How to unload. I think you're supposed to unload over there, but it showed, I saw something of somebody unloading. Yeah, I think I just wrecked everything. They were unloading with the truck in the air. Crash, crash. Like the semi-truck was way up in the top of there. But I'm not going to be able to get my trailer off of this thing, so... Man, what if I just raise it way up? Will it fall off of there? That might be something we could try. Watch, I'll show you how high up this thing goes. So you just, the buttons right here, you just come over here and push it. And the little ramps will come out normally to stop your vehicle from falling down. And maybe it'll like move enough to where I can get it off of there. But this thing goes way up. See, it's pretty cool. Just lift the damn thing. I don't have super strength like you guys. I can't just lift the thing up. I'm not Superman. That's why I have ramp like this and lift the whole thing up. What if I... Oh, I can't hit it because those ramps. Is it moving at all? I saw it just kind of move a little bit. Can I get over those ramps with this? Nope, it doesn't even let you go up there at all like that. Alright. That's how high up it goes. I need to just be able to get it up off of there. Maybe when it goes down, it'll shift itself over or something. But never give up. There's always a way. I hope. Go get the harvester and plow into it with the harvester. Not like we have a lot of money. I guess I could do a loan and go get like something to lift it. Can we do a front lifter on here? Oh, no attachment for that on there. Whoa. Why is it hooked on there so hard? Wouldn't even move at all. Huh. I really got that thing jammed up on there pretty good, didn't I? That's right. If I do a loan and like lease something real quick to get that off of there, I'll just be more into debt, make it even harder to do anything. I don't think I can hook that back up either, the way it's tipped like that. What do you think I should do? Should I lease something, guys? Or should I keep trying? He said trailer's buggered. Excellent work. Yeah. Sheesh. It's all stuck in there pretty good, huh? But can I hook up though? That's the thing. Can I get over here enough to hook up? Nope. Can I get this stuck even worse too? Sheesh. It's really stuck in there. Alright, so let's see. Oh, well, first off, I don't have any money, so I could go in here and do just a $5,000 loan real quick. See what we could get with $5,000 if I could push the right button. What do you think? Just a telehandler? Probably. Just a forklift? Drive the forklift all the way over there, Joss? Probably something. Is that still too much? Oh, that's right up our alley to get that. And we'll just keep it just like that. Lease that. And then we'll need some kind of fork or something for it. Something, maybe just like that. Yeah, I think something just like that would be fine. So I got a few extra dollars up there in the bank, but I owe more now to the bank. Alright. This is how we do super strength on console. We go and we get some equipment that has some strength. We have a new guy in the shop and he's like, oh man, how do I get that stuff down? It's way up there, I can't lift it. I'm like, well, that machine over there will lift it off the rack for you. He's like, what? I'm like, oh yeah, that's the muscle. Just go get the little muscle over there and lift that material off the rack. New guys are funny. But you know what's funny, really, not about that, but what I'm doing right now is there's no guarantees I'm getting this thing unstuck. Yeah. I'm probably gonna get this stuck too. I'm so used to driving on this side of the road and all the maps I play in. Then I'll be like on Addingham and I'll be driving on this side and the car will be coming like 60 miles an hour at me. Whoa. Try to turn on my beacon there. Oh yeah, I appreciate you guys all being on through all my fiasco here and still hanging out. sometimes it's fun to laugh, you know, and have a good time. And we're not serious about any of the stuff we're doing on here, you know. We're just here to hang out and just chill and play some farm sim, you know. And if you play like I do, then you know you get stuck in areas that are tough, and you know it can be frustrating. Like if you guys have been watching me for a while, I've been in some predicaments before, where it's like, you know, where you almost want to quit and turn it off and like take a break, but man, just keep on going. Am I even going the right way? Why would I be going the right way, huh? I'm way down here. Because I thought we were coming from 65. Oh, we did though, right? We just we weren't coming from here. We were coming from here, so like my trip was way shorter. So we'll just like cut back up and over. I think I'll just go cheat right through here to the railroad tracks and just take the railroad tracks up and over. Feldon says, oh, absolutely. I mean, it's farm sim. How hard can it be? I'll show you. I'll show you how hard it can be. With years of practice. I love like the dirt roads on this map. Like the kind of the sandy kind of dirt look. It's just different, you know. It's not your normal like European type UK map or American map. Farm boy sim. You're the farm boy sim. Alright, we're gonna go up in here. We're gonna get this thing unstuck. And I'm gonna leave this up here until we're done, just in case it happens again. Which I was just trying to show the ramp. It's kind of weird that it doesn't let you unload there. Maybe it's a different sell point. Ooh, I almost thought I wasn't going to open that time. Maybe it's a different sell point, but I don't think so. But I saw a picture of a truck that was dumping the stuff right into there. So let's see what we can do here with the full load on this thing still. See, like I said, no guarantees of us getting unstuck. It sure pushes it around a lot more than that tractor did, though. So let me just get this out of the way really quick here. Maybe a little bit more. I think just with this telehandler, I should be able to get this thing unconjumbled in here. Because it's all kinds of screwy. I'm going to go around the front side here and see if I can just kind of scoop up the nose of it and get at least that front hitch facing the right way. The worst ones I've done, I think, are like unstuck, you wish. Yeah. I told you I'm not. Just because I got this doesn't mean I'm going to be able to get out. But like I think some of the worst ones I've had to do have been like log trucks and stuff like that. Trying to get those unstuck with a full load of logs. I've been in a few predicaments with that kind of stuff. But that's where it gets tricky. Some people, like, you know, on PC and whatnot, just have all the different mods that they can just lift stuff up or reset stuff a certain way. On console, we don't have all that, so I get a little bit trickier sometimes. I feel like console players almost have good console players. Not saying I am, but I've had a little bit of practice. I feel like some of us have a little bit kind of one up on PC players in that way because we don't have a lot of assists. You know, we don't have a lot of help or like follow me or GPS. I can drive a straight line. I can make it look like I have GPS on, but I don't. You know, that's all just the driving. I'll probably go straight this way though. That's what I was saying. It'd be so funny if you just like came through and plowed into all these. Like, oh, they don't move. Ah, darn it. The end ones do. How many of these move? Let's see. Oh, only a few. I wish all of those moved. That would have been fun. Alright, so before I try to lift the back of this, I don't want the front to get all weird, so I'm going to back the trailer up on here and hook up and then try to pull it out that way while lifting the other end out. Hopefully that will work. No guarantees. Be nice if it just like popped off of there right now. So now we got some tension on it. I also didn't get a very big telehandler, but this should give us what we need. Let's see if I just leave it like that. Come on, we're moving. Not that much. Again. I just need to get like back on the back side of it here. I guess if I would have had a bigger telehandler, I wouldn't have been able to fit in here as easy. So let's see. Extend it out. Now if I extend it, I won't get as much leverage. I don't think. Weight on there, huh? What if I try and grab it like this? I have an idea. You said only if I leased one with a 3-point link on the back and got a massive weight. Well, I do have like that, what is it, the lifter? Or no, yeah, the front lifter. Could throw one of those on the back, I think, right on that hitch. Oh, now I'm getting this thing stuck. So my idea, though, real quick, is I can drive through these, right? I'll save a bit of running around. So what I was thinking is, what happens if I go up against, say, this here, and then try to fully extend? Can I reach that? And then pull it over like that? Oh, that's the ticket right there. Ha! Get out of there now, alright? Am I out? Am I out? Am I out? Let go. Let go. I'm sure if I let it down slow, it will stay out of there. But I think I got it. Ah, where were we? Ta-da! I said it's in hard mode, right? Did I mention that? Oh, now this is stuck. I'm just gonna leave this right here just in case I do decide to get stuck again. We're just gonna park this bad boy right here. You guys remember this one from 17? I'm pretty sure it's the same telehandler. It was, or yeah, telehandler. It wasn't out for a long time, and then they, not too recent, but brought it back out. That was pretty good. Brian, thank you. Appreciate you being on. I don't recognize the name. Appreciate it. He said, well done, yeah. But yeah, if I would at least the other one that had the 3-point in the back and a weight, you know. I thought I'd be able to lift it up with that, but nope, I was able to grab it out though. Alright, back to our contract. Contract would have been done by now. Oh, what am I doing? Fat fingers. Alright, so dump this first load. And let's see what it gets us here for a percentage. I also want to see was that not the right place I was supposed to dump it the whole time? Looks like I'm in the right place. Weird. Isn't that kind of interesting? Why did it give me the money and not towards the contract? You guys notice that? What's up with that? Because it says that one spot, that's our one sell point, and it says on the contract that's where we're supposed to take it to. It already said field, or it already said a 56%. So I guess let's go back and finish harvesting, and then I don't know, maybe you'll take back the money. Like it just gave me harvest income. It didn't actually. Huh. It's very odd. Normally, it wouldn't have given me any money. It would have just said that we've got that much percent done. No, now we're just gonna go head back up to 65 and finish like we never got interrupted with all that. But I knew we'd get it out. You always, like, if you get into a weird spot, sorry, I sprayed my cat with water. She's getting all kinds of stuff. My dog's barking, cat's going crazy. Are you sure I delivered to the right place? Well, we can go back up there and look around again. I'm still here, so not that I have anything I can put in there. It's just on the map it only shows the one spot, the one sell point symbol, right? Only one name. It's not overlapping at all. It wouldn't let me dump into the other side. So we'll just have to finish out that contract and see what's up with it, I guess. But I'll go back in. We'll just at least look around and see if there's a different trigger point. On the mini map, it was showing that. Oh man, that thing just totally clipped me. Or I clipped it. One of the two. Get out of my way. I forgot what I was going to say. I lost my thread. Like, unless I was supposed to put it into a different area. There's this trigger here. You see, like, the little symbols. And as soon as I came up right here, it showed, hey, dump the rice in there, you know, so I dumped it in. but I didn't go towards the contract. And then over here, it's none of that stuff. I don't think. It'd be funny if it was like back here. But as you look on the map, though, the mini map there, we're nowhere near any of this stuff over here. So it definitely wouldn't have been that. So I think it's in the right spot. But it's just weird it gave us the money instead of the percentage done. But we are already at 56%. But still weird that it gave us the money. So I guess we'll just keep going and see what happens. Because like, I'll take the money, but that money right there was more than the whole contract was worth to us. Yeah, so strange. Yeah, for sure. May have been 2 sell points. Your trailer wasn't tipping the right way to trigger one of them. I think it's only one over there. It only shows one on the map. Not sure, but either way, we're going to go over here. We're going to jump back in this harvester. We'll get 2 more loads with that thing, and, you know, it might take a little bit more than 1 more trailer worth to finish that one out. But either way, we'll get that done real quick and see kind of where we end up there. I might just cheat and take a shortcut through right here. Because going this way seemed a little bit quicker. If not, you kind of have to double back a little bit there, and then we'll just kind of cheat and go this way. We gotta watch out because on this map, some of the cars, some of the traffic go down the dirt roads too, so you gotta be careful which direction you're going. Brian says, "Take the money and say nothing." Well, if that's the case, I want to finish getting the rest of this money and then say nothing. That's funny though. Take the money and run. I would, but man, down here in Brazil, I don't know. The people, the locals down here might just like take me up in the hills. And it's crazy down here in Brazil. Feldon says, remember Mr. Silly P had that happen on Italian demo where there was 1 sell point for the train and the other one by the road. They were different for the contract. You know, I do remember something like that, but I don't think that was the case. But like I said, we'll get another load here and we'll go back down and we'll try it again. Look at this big dip right there. Oh man, we're there and there. Gotta finish fixing the road there, fellas. But they're all still on lunch. Yeah, field 65. I didn't really look to see how far through the contract we are. Like for the harvest. I know that we're 56% done with the contract. At least that's what it showed. And then, so we're probably about halfway done, you know, with the field, I'd say. According to the map across 63 across the river down there, looks like there might be a little kind of cut spot straight across, like through the river. I have to go check that out later on. Oh, that's not quite our field. Here goes the train. You can see our harvester sitting right back there. You got the money to keep them paid off now. Hush money. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, well, we're back finally. After all that. Like I said, though, you get into some tough spots. You just gotta keep your head up, gotta figure it out, you know, and kind of overcome whatever little thing might happen. As you can see on watching a lot of my videos, that happens. I think like one of the worst though is like a full log trailer, tipped over in between trees, and you got to use every piece of equipment and then some to try to get it back up and over. And oh man, like with that bale trailer on Spectacle when I had loaded the bale trailer up by hand, and I went and just like went right down on the edge of the field, turned to go. I'll turn around here to go take it back in to go take the bales to the farm, and then wow, just fucking excuse my language, tipped it right over, right on the side, and it was a full load. Oh yeah, we're empty. So that was quite the challenge, but I got it. We fixed it and got the bales taken up and kept on rolling. You know, it's almost like it's almost like real farming, where it's like a lot of real farming and stuff. Like 90% of the time is just like them fixing stuff. That's very similar. Just imagine if like there were breakdowns on like Farm Sim where your equipment and everything got worn out, or you know a hydraulic hose broke out in the field, or you know it's very similar to getting yourself in a predicament. You got to get yourself out of a predicament. A lot of times it takes a lot longer than me getting stuck over there in the silo. Brian says, I spent 50 minutes on Holland Chevelle getting a trailer of barley out of a train. Yeah. I can see that on that map with all the little culvert or little drainage ditches on all the sides of. Right, that's that map that has all the ditches and stuff on the sides of all the fields. I'm pretty sure. I just saw, I think like the most recent Millennial Farmer video, it's him getting the truck stuck in a ditch just like that. Truck's all tipped over and half the truck and half the trailer is just like suspended in the air. I haven't checked that one out yet, but I'm going to. But it's like something just like that. Just in the ditch, like took the turn too sharp or something and the front tire rolled into the ditch and lifted the whole rest of the truck in the air. Yeah, I bet we have enough for just like maybe one more trailer load. We'll see how far we get through this here with just this. We're only at 30%, so we have a little ways there. And 2 loads, and this is a perfect fill on the trailer. Yes, sir. Missed the entrance by an inch and got well stuck. I've done that before, especially if you like barely miss it, and then like you get pinned in between something or whatever. Like what I was doing was stupid, but like going through a gate, I've done that a few times on like 6 ashes. Going through some of those gates were so tight, where I'm like trying to get a header and a harvester through, and I get like big harvester like stuck up on a post of a fence or something, and just like takes forever to get all that fixed up and corrected. Brian, are you new here to the channel? Because you seem very chill and talkative and positive. I just don't recognize the name at all. If you are new, that's awesome. You should definitely subscribe and join us for more, because you seem like a good fit for the channel. I try to do sometimes it's slow depending on life, but coming up to the Q4 or the end of the year, I'm trying to put a lot of content out, so you guys will be seeing quite a bit of me, especially jumping into FS22 as well. I think as soon as the game arrives and we're starting getting on that, I'm just going to jump right in and we're just going to learn the game together, and I won't do anything too special right away, just kind of getting into it and checking the stuff out and checking out how the game works, the physics of the game, and all the new textures and equipment, and a lot of stuff going on. Oh, yes, you are new. You subbed. Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, Rabid Rob well and Joss. Well, maybe you're not a good fit for this channel. No, I'm just joking. Those guys are you know the troublemakers. Joss and Feldon only come in to watch my streams just to distract me and bother me, laugh at me. But no, we usually have a pretty fun time, and just I've been checking out these new maps. This map really kind of vibed with me 2 nights ago on my little map tour, so figure I'd come back and play some hard mode. I didn't know it was going to be so hard, right? Yeah, Feldon says, welcome aboard, Brian. Yeah, Feldon, you know, how hard can it be, right? How hard can I make it? Tell you what, I never... Oops, I missed one little thing. I never know how hard it's going to be until the job is done, because any little thing can happen. Oh, you only heard about me yesterday on one of Rob's videos? There you go. That's cool. Make sure you go over there and check out Feldon's channel too. If you never heard of Feldon, make sure you go over and check out Feldon's channel. That's his name right there. You can find him pretty easy on YouTube. He has fun content as well. Just like obviously you know Joss and Rabid Rob, they also both have channels. Joss is hard to find. Joss, if you're still here, you got to figure out something for your name on your channel or something. Joss's farming or something like easier to find, because well, like I could find you on there. I found you already, subscribed already on there. But if you're just looking for you, you're hard to find. Oh, you will? Great stuff. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, greetings from Ireland? Cool, man. That's great. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, we get people from all over on here, so, you know, Ireland, that's awesome. I'm on the west coast of the United States, so a lot of times when I'm streaming, everybody that's in the United States is usually already asleep, except for Feldon. Like Rabid Rob, he's a late. He'll be up late. I kept him up until 3 in the morning. One of the what was that Friday, Saturday? I forget what day that was, but he came on my stream and we were doing multiplayer on Felsbrunn with a bunch of brand new players, pretty much, you know. And even after we got off, I kept him up way past his bedtime. He said, Feldon said, "Ooh, Ireland, nice. I'm in the U.S., but from England by design." Yes, you are. No change in that. Alright, there's our first half a load there. Let's finish this up. We'll probably have enough. If we have enough for like just under or exactly a full load. If we have exactly a full load, that'd be pretty crazy. Like the odds of that. It's just, I don't believe that happened, but just under would be better. That way we don't have to do another trip just to get a little tiny bit. Oh, it's Brian, he said. I know, he said he knows you, Joss. And Rabid. I told him he's probably not a good fit for this channel as soon as I heard that. I thought he was, and I heard that, and I changed my mind pretty quick. I told him he knows the troublemakers. Oh, that's what he was talking about, that stream. So that's how you found. Nice, yeah. He said, nice, Feldon, your time suits me. Whoa, I was missing a whole bunch there. I was just going. I guess that whole kind of spot's sort of weird. I'm going to actually go back over and I'm going to get this little bit here taken care of. Harvesting this rice is cool. It kind of leaves a The texture's kind of weird on the ground, but it's different. So I like that it's different. He said, "Hello, Joss. Are you looking well today?" What? Are you calling me a troublemaker? Yeah. That's being nice about it. Just ask FC, he'll tell you. Well, you know it, you know it. Might be in denial, but you know it deep down. You don't need a well in your lawn. I think you do need a well. Looking good today. Looking good every day. Speaking of looking good, I think once I get my... So I have my PC. It's not like a gaming PC, but it's going to be way powerful enough to be able to run a capture card. And pretty soon I'll have a capture card that will go to my PC, so I could like capture my gameplay. It'll be Elgato, so I can run like capture my gameplay, and also the streams and all that will be better. Once I have all that stuff hooked up, I want to be able to do, I'll be like through probably Streamlabs OBS or something. I'll also do a face cam eventually too. So probably within, like, say, the next 6 months or so, I'll probably have like a face cam so you guys can see me while I'm streaming. And I know some people like that, and I don't mind. I just don't have that whole setup right now. I'll totally show you guys what I look like. I think it's more like interactive when you can like see the person gaming. It's kind of cool that way. I just gotta work on getting my YouTube farm sim merch up, so I have merch in the background and a farm sim swag, my Lego collection. I have a few Legos, not too many, but stuff that Mr. Sealy P would like. I said, oh god, we have to look at you now. No, not now. It's 6 months. No, I'm just joking. You don't have to look. You can look away. I just know that some viewers like that kind of stuff. So we only had 52% in the trailer, or in the harvester here for our last few passes. So we'll go ahead and unload this, and at least we're getting it all into the trailer. And then we're gonna go take this in and see if we either get more money or we owe money, or who requested that? Oh, you did, didn't you? Wasn't that you? What do you guys think about face cam stuff? I know some people like it, some people don't, some people don't care. I think it's kind of cool. Like, for example, you got like Driver 53. He has his webcam and does all his stuff, and it's good, right? But then, I don't know why I'm taking this anywhere. I don't need this harvester at all. I'm just gonna park this right here and tell the farmer to come get his ride. But like, Farmer Cop has awesome stuff as well. All of his content's really nice, but he doesn't have a face cam. So you don't even know what he looks like. He's just talking. So it's like, I know that people do like face cam because, like, you're talking, you can see the person that you're talking to, And it's a little bit more interactive, but it's only just you seeing the person, whatever. You said if you're comfortable with it, that's all that matters. Yeah, you'll watch regardless. So yeah, because you're the man, Felden. Everyone's different. One thing I hate is time lapse, but lots of people like it. Yeah, I started to do a few time lapse videos as well, but then like as soon as the time lapse videos were coming out, I heard a lot of like people like, oh well, yeah, those are good videos, but I like the ones where you're talking more. You can see the facial expressions when I make when I make a joke. Yeah, when you make a joke, trouble. Yeah, that's be a good thing, you know. Yeah, and like I don't care. Like I feel that I'm comfortable enough with it. I'm not the prettiest person in the world, but I'm me, and I talk to all you guys all the time, anyways. I feel like I know you, so we might as well really get to know each other. I feel like a lot of us already kind of do, even though we never actually spoke. It's like Feldon, I know what you sound like, you know what I sound like, it's like a lot of us know what we sound like, but we never actually really spoke. I guess some of us have. We've done like multiplayer and stuff like that. Like I had Rabid Rob up way too late a couple nights ago, maybe almost a week ago now. Can I go that way? I don't think that'd be the best way to go. I guess it doesn't really matter. It drops back down the same way. You don't mind short bits of time-lapse videos? Show a version of a long... Yeah. Did you only do 2 episodes on Chillington? I think there was... maybe only 1 on Chillington? Oh, it's crashed. Crash counter. I don't even know what the counter would be up to by now. I guess going the other way would be better because it's like cutting through town. I think there was only 1 on Chillington, but I did do 2 on Spectacle. But I do like when you could do like a little time lapse within an episode, or like a montage, stuff like that, where it's like, all right, I'm gonna do this field real quick, and I'll be right back. I'll see you guys in a minute while I carry on with this job. Oh, here's the van.
Na sua rua, bem pertinho da sua casa. Deliciosas pamonhas.
I need some tamales. Tamale truck.
Venha conferir aqui nosso carro. Pamonha gostosa, pamonha cremosa. Venha aproveitar. Pamonhas quentinhas do jeitinho que você.
So yeah, that's where we're going, is right back up there again. Let's see if we can complete this contract. Oh, by the way, let's see what percentage. So we're at 84%. I wonder if we could buy rice somewhere if we have to complete the contract. Like, I don't know how it's gonna work here. I like that little tractor sign, farmer tractor sign there. I was supposed to take that left back there and go down and around. We'll just cut back across the tracks. This is pretty much the way I came out, was going this way. Cutting across right here. Cutting across the train tracks is almost smoother than some of these roads. Ah, it's the ice cream van. Yeah, the tamale wagon. You found 2. You're gonna do a let's play on it now. Oh, you did find 2? Maybe I did do 2. I can't remember. I can't remember anymore. You can't find the trigger at the biogas plant for a digestate, dude. You got to get right under it. There's like a little trigger on that spout there on Chellington. No, not you're talking about on Chellington. Oh, when you were talking about time lapse, and then you guys are saying Chellington. For some reason, I'm thinking Addingham Park. So I wasn't talking about Chellington at all. Yeah, those episodes that you found on there of my Chellington stuff, there probably only was 2 of those episodes. That's a beautiful map. I really like a lot of the detail and stuff they put into it. The farmhouse is awesome. Probably like the nicest farmhouse. It's funny that Silver News is on TV on there. But I got bored of that map pretty fast, unfortunately. So I didn't really play it for how talked up Chellington was. I didn't really get that feel of that one. I just came on it and started playing it, and I'm like, oh, all right. Oh, I almost went up here and got stuck again. Let me just drive straight through this time. Because see, nothing popped up for a trigger at all there to drop it. And we are on the trailer, so it's not like I have to switch what if we're on the tractor or trailer or whatever. And then once I come up here on this one, rice. Let's see, we're just getting the money for it. Harvest income, 84%. Okay. It doesn't say anything about taking it to train or anything like that. Need to deliver rice to this sell point. Like if I just quit the contract, do I lose the money? A lot of overhyped maps do that. I went to it just to do 100 contracts. I know it has glitches. It never has, or never updated because of the Giants versus Auction David Fallout. Yeah, that was like kind of crappy with all that. How's the Brian doing today? Brian's chill, man. Leave him alone. No, Brian's a good name. I actually have 2 really good friends that are named Brian. I work with both of them at work. They're both super chill, super awesome people. So yeah, everybody I know that's named Brian is chill. So leave Brian alone, Joss. So what do we do now? Like, what happens if I just end the contract? Like, was it supposed to get dumped in this thing? I didn't know how to dump it in there. No idea. The Brazilian map looks great. You keep your banked money, you think? Let's see. I'm gonna cancel it, I guess, right? Missing crops minus 34,000. What are we at now? We're at minus 7 grand. Oh, we definitely didn't keep the money. Oh, that's so funny. Doing great this morning, Joss. Dogs are going mental for a walk, so you better get moving. See y'all again soon. For sure, man. Brian, thanks a lot. Appreciate you subscribing. Oh, we got some more work to do, guys. We're stuck over here. We have a telehandler. I can drive a telehandler back. But for some reason, those crops were missing, and we owed quite a bit of money for them. 34 grand to be exact. So funny. Let's see what else we have for contracts. Would fertilizing be easier? It's not a bad one. 1,000. Oh, we owe money now again. That's not too bad. 6 grand for that one. 5 for that one. Maybe we could do this one. That's not too bad. We will borrow items. Said enjoy. Yeah, for sure. So we got the row crops on this little New Holland. Oh, that's a Valtra. That was a New Holland. I should have looked before I said anything. Oh, crash. So we'll just get started on this contract, see where we end up, and then, yeah, who knows? Who knows? I probably don't want to put too much fertilizer in here. Oh, well, I'm going to have to spend some money on fertilizer, right? $3 grand. Balance is -7. Don't have enough money. Alright, so I'm going to have to take out a little bit more loan here. See if we can't do that. So now I owe 30 grand to the bank. What the? You got rolled? Yeah, I did. They hung me up by my by my pant legs and dumped out my lint I had in my pockets and gave me a bill. Oh yeah, I was like, where is our fertilizer? But I didn't buy it yet. So we're just gonna do one of these. 2,000 liters should go quite a ways. I think that's the only kind we have. Yeah, that's all we got there. I got rabbit robbed. That's a good one. Yeah, see you, Brian. Thanks a lot for being here. Very awesome to have you. So I didn't get one of those, right? All right. Just making sure I didn't already buy one. I guess I could just look at the money. We don't have a lot of it. I'll buy one. Yeah, it's probably just right here behind me. So this is the store here. It doesn't look like a whole lot, but it's where the shipments come in. Not as fancy down here in Brazil. Yeah, Felton says, have a good one, Brian. Alright, so we have some more there. Oh, actually, I'm gonna... Yeah, what the heck. Let's just take the whole thing here. I wasn't gonna leave part of it because I paid for it, you know, but I think we can get reimbursed for whatever we use in this when we give it back. So I don't even know where we're going. It's probably a good thing to find out. Field 10 sounds close, but probably not. Alright, field 10 is right here. So it looks like we're going to have to go... We're going to have to cut through that little spot I was talking about. I don't think it's a bridge. I could be wrong, but it goes to the river. So we're going to go up, take a right there, go up and over, road west, and then cut down that way to field 10. So hopefully I remember all that. Oh, yes, part of the road is so bumpy. Well, one of these days we're going to start actually making some money. So far we've just been kind of paying to play here. I was hoping we were going to make a little bit of money off of that after fighting over there. Over at, what was that place called? Sayoma? See Elma? I love all these little roads like this. Oh wow, look at this little bridge. So we're crossing over this little bridge here to get over. It looks pretty deep too. I don't want to take the chance of falling in there. There's probably like piranhas and stuff. So then we go here. Oops, 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 oops. Yeah, we could go this way. Look at that silo too, sell point. But look at that, got the grain dryer and everything. Huh, I wonder what you could buy there. Look like buy point and sell point type of thing right there. So it shows that we're supposed to come down this way. And I think we go all the way straight down and then we run into field 10. But like these roads, there's some of those like, oh, that's actually really cool. I haven't seen any of this yet. It's those little, whoa, those are deep. But it's like the, oh man, what are those called? Do you guys know what those are called? I don't like that, how it's all. I think I might have said that before. Or maybe it's a different spot. I don't like how it looks wet on a slope like that. It should look like dirt right here. I forgot what these are called, but just so water the fields, to flood the fields. Yeah, very cool looking. All the palm trees and stuff like that. I like that, like, whoa, that was a big pothole. I like how it has, like, slopes up right here, and then goes up and over with the road in the middle, and then the water, and then, like, slopes back down again on that side. Very different. Well, yeah, irrigation system, but there's, like, there's a certain name for that, the ditch that has the water in it, and I can't remember. Oh, I'm going to drive right through. That one wasn't very deep, though. So we're getting this thing unfolded. I love the way this thing unfolds. It's very cool looking. How it lifts up like that. For a smaller sprayer, it's pretty cool. I'm actually going to get down here. Turn around and go the other way. Yeah, like the ground textures and stuff, like the colors of everything. I like it. It's very different. Alright. So he's only doing 7 miles an hour. It needs a little bit of repair, but we're not doing that. It's just the owner owns it, and that's what they're going to get. Even though it's like going to take us a little bit longer. Basically all fields in Dutch land have that. Managing like a boss. Managing water like a boss. Yeah, for sure. It's just really cool how they do it. I think it's like, I don't think it's an aqueduct, because that's like a water tunnel type of thing. Passes water underneath a city or something, usually something like that for aqueduct. It's called not a culvert either, because a culvert's also like a pipe that goes under a road. Man, there's a different word. As soon as I'm off of here, I'm like, oh yeah, it's going to pop in my head. I'm going to remember what it's called. But either way, you don't see that kind of thing on other maps. So like like the ideas of like the undulations and like because I know it's probably a team of people that did all this. Eric, Isaac, and Agromods did this, but they probably have like a team of people that are coming up with ideas and all that. And they did their research. It looks really nice. And this field is crazy how it goes all the way out like around This middle island area. Just gonna go back in here just a little bit. I'm not worried about doing the whole thing. Because usually when you do a contract, it, you said aqueduct is in the air? No, it's usually underground. Moving water through the air is not really that easy. Water's heavy. They usually push aqueduct type of thing under a city or under a river. If you gotta do like a tunnel, it's almost like a tunnel. It's almost what it says. Aqueduct is like aqua is water. A duct is like a tunnel. So this is taking a little bit of fertilizer, but I think we'll probably be able to get it in probably in one round here. I hope I don't have to go and spend more money. I do have enough for another container, but hopefully we get reimbursed all of that. There's some pretty big bumpity bumps back there. Coming up right here too. Which should definitely be tricky if you're trying to plant or anything on that type of terrain there. Oh well, it's a structure that allows something to flow beneath. Yeah. Or drive. I've heard people like you could drive through it type of thing. So usually it's like a water passage though. You said, but the aqueducts are ancient Rome. In ancient Rome are high pillars. Man, some of that old stuff is wild. I love how the wildlife sounds on here too. If you guys can hear that, all the little birds chirping, it sounds very, very tropical. I think I might have said that in the tour. It looks and sounds like we're in Brazil. Alright, so we're almost down to 50% on the fertilizer. The viaduct is what it's called. That's for roads. Oh yeah, you're right. I've heard of that. I'm actually not going to worry about doing that small strip. I feel like we're wasting a lot of fertilizer. I'm just going to hit this patch. You know, like I was saying, on contracts, you can miss quite a big chunk, and you can still get contract complete. So I'm not worried about wasting a lot on strips. If we have to come back to tidy up a bit just to complete the contract, if they're being kind of nitpicky about it, it's one thing. But if we can skip spots to complete the contract, it's better for us. Less money used, you know. Well, I guess if they reimburse us. But watch, I'll owe 5,000 after this one, or I'll break even. That'd be my luck. Okay, let's jump in real quick, see what percentage. 70% complete. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What about duct tape? What about duct tape? Duct tape is for ducks, man. Gotta go wrap up the ducks. Isn't that what it is? Duct tape? For repairing ducks. Not ducting. Ducks. Like actual feathered flying ducks. Look at the bumps in that part of the field there. Sheesh. Wasting fertilizer, but man, that's a bumpy bit there. If I owned this field, the first thing I would do is smooth it all out. That's, that'd be cool. Like, we're talking about like, oh, what's it called? Dynamic ground, right? Like Snow Runner, how the dynamic ground moves when you go through stuff. It'd be really awesome if you start off with the field like that and have it like bumpy, like how that is, like right through here, how all the divots are and stuff. If you started like that, and then as you cultivated it, or maybe you could like use a dozer and get in there and move the dirt around to smooth it out. I would love to be able to like move the dirt and dig, and I know it's like it looks like you're doing it, but I want to be able to like grab an excavator and like, all right, I need like a ditch here. You could just like grab the excavator to actually physically scoop out all the soil. Like, wouldn't that be fun? You could like come in with that big dozer. The dozer barely does anything in the game because it doesn't really do a lot except for like compact your silage and stuff like that. But imagine if you were able to bring like that big D10 in here and push a bunch of soil around, Alright, I think we are just about done with this one. I bet any minute here it's going to say contract complete. I hope. Maybe not. Unless I missed a pretty big chunk somewhere. I might have to go around those little edges. What are we at? 93%. Yes, we got a picky customer on our hands. Crash. Dynamic ground would be awesome, but it can't really happen in FS because of the amount of data it will require. It works in SnowRunner because it resets whenever you quit and reload. I gotcha. But man, just imagine like in the next 4 or 5 years what we're gonna have, FS25. Can we do it on that one? Do you think that would be the next game, FS25? I imagine FS22 will be around for a while. Because, like, even this game, like, yeah, it's been out for a while, but they could keep making more stuff for it. They've only made 5,000 whatever something mods already, They could make more, but then the new game's coming out, so everybody kind of stopped doing that and kind of focused up a lot more on the new game coming out. But it's just like, you could keep doing DLCs and you could add on different stuff. Like every year they could add on some fresh stuff, or who knows what. Because just like when 19 first came out, there wasn't seasons yet. That was introduced after. Alright, so we're done now on our contract. What I kind of want to do, see, it's a nice flat over there. I want to fold this up really quick. I want to dump out my container of fertilizer that's inside this sprayer. So I think I'm going to come over here. Oh, maybe that shed over there. I just want to put it somewhere where it's not just going to be like sitting in the dirt. See if I can just dump it on somebody's property. And hopefully still be able to get it later. Or I suppose I could drive us back to the shop. Oh, that's a cool little bridge right there too, that's neat. Yeah, I suppose I could drive us back to the shop. If I go in the water here, is it too deep? Probably. Probably. You remember Lars saying something about it in FarmCon. You think in the Q&A the amount of time it take for multiplayer to synchronize all the ground data would make it unplayable? Oh yeah, but you know, in the future that might change. I think I need to go back up and around where I was, cross back over that way over there. I think that's what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna drive this all the way back up to the store. Whoa, maybe. Drive it all the way back up to the store, and then I'm gonna drop it off at the store, but I'm gonna unload my fertilizer. I have 960 liters of fertilizer still in here. I'm just gonna unload the ICBM, or what was that? Yeah, whatever those containers are called of the fertilizer, just right at the store there. It'd be cool if you're able to like turn that water pump on. See how this one doesn't have a lot of water in it? It'd be cool if you're able to like come over and turn this on, you know, and fill up the water. Water your fields. Alright, so let's make a little run back down. I think... Nope, next one. As I say, I think that's the right way. Okay, this one here. All the way back up to the top here. Take a left, go down around, cut across the bridge, cross the river. Crash. Don't know why I have this headache. Probably from watching me play this game. Laughing too hard. Who knows? Who knows? Felton says, of course, there might be ways to fudge it a bit by adding somehow. Yeah, who knows? Kind of like some more advanced version of the existing mud mods for PC. Yeah, I can see that, because there's already kind of little stuff there. It's similar. Yeah, the bridge and stuff and like the roads on this map I'm liking a lot. It doesn't make it easy. And that's good. You know, if you could drive like 100 miles an hour down a straight road to your sell point, like it gets so boring. I did that on Stone Valley, you know, it's like, cool, that was fun. Now what? You know? But if it's more technical, you know, I usually find it to be nicer. More enjoyable. Because you actually have to operate the equipment, you actually have to drive, and you have to like pay attention a little bit more than just a straight line. Right, so we're back here. And I'm just gonna unload this like right here or something. A little bit more to unload. Oh, I see I wasn't on the right implement there. So there's our fertilizer. And we don't need this guy anymore. So we'll go in here, we'll accept this contract, we'll collect that. And I don't think we got a whole lot of extra money. So it's 4,600. I don't think we really got any extra money for that fertilizer that we spent on that. Haha, that is a logic expansion. Oh, over the hill, through the woods, and in the ditch we go. Yeah. That's funny. I like that one. Alright, well, that contract's complete. We do have $9,000 in the bank right now to kind of get us going a little bit. I think what I would like to do is look into getting something. This is one of my favorite tractors right here, but maybe something I haven't used before. Like I don't use this Valtra barely ever. I think something like that with. I guess we do have that liquid fertilizer there, but if I pick up a different contract, maybe I'll just leave it there. If I need it later, I can pick it up later. It's at the store safe. But what I'm thinking is I could do that little Valtra with either this or one of these 20 grand. What's the spread? 24 and 24. And these do lime and fertilizer, right? And this one only does fertilizer. So we're going to lease one of these as well. Oh yeah, that one is 18. This one is 24. So we're going to lease this as well. We'll just keep it like that. Extension. Oh, I see. That's the design. Kind of like that. Ooh, he goes up to 36 meters too. What? That's okay then. Let's do that. Lease for 1,000. What are you guys take from, or what are you guys take on favorite tractors? I have zero real life farming experience and not into cars at all. The endless discussion of men. Yeah, pretty much. My favorite tractors are whatever is doing the work. Um, my favorite tractor in the game, base game tractor, actually just kind of overall tractor really, is. Well, I passed it. Oh, there she is. Go like this, make it the 1050 with dual twins. That's my favorite tractor in the whole game. I like driving it and everything about it. That's she's a beaut. That's one of my favorites. But like for a smaller tractor, this right here, the 500. This is one of my favorites. Favorite with the front loader attachment and everything on it. This one is a go-to. That's why it's in a lot of maps when you first start. I like the 1050. Yes, yeah, the 1050 is nice. But I like Fendt brand is probably my favorite. I think brand is probably Fendt in the game. Um, John, Oregon, in the U.S. and Oregon, we're John Deere country. Everybody up here is John Deere, everything, all the time. So, um, John Deere's awesome. I like all the brands. Every brand that's farm equipment, it's all. I love all of it. So, we'll see. We did that, but we did not yet get the tractor. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna get this little Valtra, and we'll keep it just like that. Whoa, that's not a good gray color. The Agco gray still looks kind of funky. Kloss gray looks kind of funky too. We'll just keep it white. Put Kloss white, right? There we go. And we will at least give it the extra 10 horsepower. And why not get a little front loader attachment on there just in case we need to get ourselves unstuck or something, you know? You never know. You never ever know with me. I do want probably a. Let's see, can we do a small one? We probably can't do a 3-point in the front. So we are at least gonna do the weight in the front there like that. And like Trelleborgs, we'll keep it like that. Hey, Brian's back. Brian says he likes old stuff, Joss. I'm smack bang in farm country here. You love John Deere stuff, but forget it on console. Yeah, unless you're on a map that has really low slots, like Spectacle is a really good one for that. I have a lot of John Deere stuff on there. There's been a few maps that came out that have insanely low slots, which is outrageous. That's perfect John Deere one. Felden says you don't really have a favorite tractor or brand. You do like the Zetter, especially the concept one they had designed by, how do you say that? Pininfarina. You tend to like a mix of random and old and new stuff. Yeah, I know you like a lot more of the older stuff though. But you like just to match your storyline and you like to match your equipment to where your region you're playing, right? A lot more. And Felden, I gotta say, you do a really good job. I know you're on PC, but I gotta say, you do a really good job of not like going out of your boundary of like like, you don't have all this special like super strength and stuff like that. You guys go watch some of Felden's stuff when he's doing like forestry. Even though he's on PC, he'll still get his measuring stick out and cut all of his pieces up, and he uses the stick to push around the other bigger logs. That's how people do it on console. That's CLP style, but you still do it on um, PC. It's hard to tell if you're on PC or console. Like if you don't know, and that's all because the play style. So we just leased that. We got 4,600 in the bank. And then what we're gonna do here is go into probably big bags. We'll find out what the cheapest solid fertilizer. It's $2,000 for 1,000. Oops. So that's way better there. That was $2,000 for 1,000. This is 2,200 for 4,200. So we'll do. Oh no. Oh, I see. So we don't need it like that. I see. So it's 22. So it's still cheaper because it was for 1,000 liters, right? Let's go back one more time and double check that. So in big bags, yeah, almost 2,000 for 1,000 liters, and then with this one was 2,000 for 2,000, pretty much. 41 for 4,200. But yeah, I think we'll do that. 4,100. And now we have 541 bucks in the bank. And we also still owe 30 grand. But now we have this that we own. Well, we don't own it, but we're not borrowing it. It's full tank of gas, full on all the repair stuff, and now we can just get this thing loaded up here. And then we're just going to head off and we're going to do contract mission, fertilizing contracts, and just get a bunch of that stuff done and see how much money we can kind of squeeze out of it. But that is going to be the end of this episode tonight, guys. It was a crazy one. I'm surprised we're still here. I got stuck. I got a tough time and couldn't figure out where to unload the rice. I ended up owing more. Oh, excuse me. So we're actually in debt for how good we did today. We are in debt. Total for the day today spent was minus 129,000. But yeah, we got the Valtra here. We got the little spreader, and we're just gonna go knock out some fertilizing contracts. Hopefully get our money up a little bit. Economy is on hard, so it's going to take a bit, but let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 contracts that we can knock out. All fertilizing. So I'll see what I can get done off screen. If not, you guys will be right back here with me again for more right here where I left off. Either that or I'm going to get some stuff done without you guys. Use it on Adding Hand series, right? Oh, there's a PC mod you absolutely love. It's called, or something like, oh, something like that, but better for PC. Brian, is called Classifieds. Oh yeah, by Matty Fi, but wasn't allowed on Mod Hub. Brilliant mod, yeah. Yeah, definitely check out the Classifieds there if you're on PC. That's by Matty Fi. Yeah, she has some good stuff. But yeah, thanks a lot, everybody. Brian, nice meeting you. Feldon, Joss, take care. Everybody else, thanks a lot for being here. If anybody out there is new, you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And also hit that thumbs up if you like the video. It really helps the channel grow and get viewed by do the whole YouTube thing. So help the channel out, and see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.